Joining us in studio in the mix on Juice FM, Carly and Joe 2 with Reggie Reynolds, a local comic who, well, wearing plaid, you brought us flowers.
Well, I brought the flowers for you, Joe. Not really, though. I was sort of misinformed. I thought that your name was Josephine, so I thought I'd bring the flowers thinking that I was going to be interviewed by a lovely lady. And, well, it turns out you're a guy.
Yeah.
What am I over here? Hello?
Chopped liver.
Well, Carly's here, too, so you can have the flowers.
She can have the poinsettia.
I normally
flowers.
like something a little bit larger. Why is the flower so
Okay,
small?
well, I'm on a small budget, that's why.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't seen what you looked like. If I had seen what you looked like, I would have bought you something a little nicer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, how did you get started in this whole stand-up game, Reggie?
You know what? I started a little differently than most people. I started out performing at campfires, mud bogs, fishing holes, and, just make fun of my buddies for hours. And they always told me, like, hey, Reggie, you're pretty funny, you should be up in the spotlight. But the campfire was my spotlight. And I would stand up on a log and perform into a wiener stick, So now I come into town and they got these open mics. They're pretty funny, but they could be better. I talked to one guy. He said it took him 5 years to write a 20-minute set. You know how long it takes me to write a 20-minute set, Joe? 10 minutes. All right? So you're dealing with a real pro here, Joe. You want to come out and see the show? You don't have to wait 3 minutes for a punchline when you come to one of my shows. You get a punchline every 2 seconds, Joe. It's action-packed.
Reggie Reynolds and Oasis In presents Reggie Reynolds with Shirley Gnomes tomorrow night, 2 shows, 7 to 9, and Saturday night, 2 shows, 7 to 9. What can we expect? What kind of people you want to see in the audience?
We want to see people that are there to have a good time, have a lot of fun. Like I said, I started out in the woods, right? So there wasn't anyone censoring my act when I was performing in the forest.
I can tell that from you, from your whole get-up, your hat, your Metallica shirt. You're very refined.
Yeah, that's right. Anyone that's rough around the edges is welcome to come to our show. Might not be suitable for someone with sensitive ears, to be honest with you.
I don't get that from you, is that at all?
And what about Shirley? Shirley's going to be there.
Yo.
She was just nominated for a Canadian Comedy Award, incredible, and getting 5-star reviews for her shows at festivals all around the world. This is going to be an amazing show coming to Kelowna, people.
$10 a ticket tomorrow night and Saturday night. Check it out. $10 a ticket, Dakota's Bar and Grill. So, Reggie, anything you want to add, man? Like, what about you and people that are coming up in the stand-up world? Do you help young stand-up comics? Do you have any advice?
I don't really have any advice because I don't know how to do this properly. I just know how to do it my way, I work fast, I work hard, I've got heavy-hitting punchlines, I write funny songs, I make funny videos, I have a comic book. You can buy the comic book at the show, you can buy my CD at the show. Beer to Survive, it's called. And, I just do things my way, and anyone else that's trying to get advice from me is basically in my way. So I'll just barrel right through them.
Reggie, I just need to ask you a personal question before we go, and that is,
Sure.
do you have a wife?
I'm divorced, actually.
Oh.
Well, we were never married, but I have a kid, a 6-year-old
She
kid.
must be a very, very special woman.
Patient woman.
Very
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah, well, she wasn't very patient. She got rid of me pretty early, actually.
Smart woman.
Yeah.